Good afternoon, everyone, and advance greeting of Dev Diwali for tomorrow. Welcome you all in this webinar 2023 series 08 on ChatGPT Professional Vision, Delay, AI Agent, and Data Analysis by a young entrepreneur, ER.Harshit Srivastava, who is an international technical trainer. I would also like to welcome all my CSI Allahabad chapter members like Vice Chairman Engineer Gyanuji Srivastava, Secretary Engineer Rajiv Gupta ji, Chairman Nomination Committee Dr. Ratnesh Mishra ji, and all the students who have joined today from Schwartz. I am very happy today that today many of our students from BCA, PhD, and other branches have joined today, and the students of BIT Patna Misra also. So now I would like to request Ratnesh Mishra sir, please give a brief intro of Engineer Harshit Srivastava, and please start the webinar.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nayan Gupta, sir.
Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Okay, sir. Good evening to speaker and all participants. Today is a vibrant day because this is a webinar series 8, and today our speaker engineer Harshit Srivastava, and today topic is a chat GTP for professional vision daily AI agent and data analysis. So this is a brief introduction about engineer Harshit Srivastava. Mr. Harshit Srivastava is international technical trainer, and he did BTech from GLA Mathura University. He has served in TCS after he has own startup in computer education field. He he has completed numbers of projects. He has given numbers of training in international and international platforms. He has expert in AWS, EC2, BPC, and Azure, Power BI, SQL, Linux, Python, GIT Hub. And now I am inviting Engineer Harshit Srivastava. Please deliver us. Thank you so much, Engineer Harshit Srivastava.
Thank you very much, Ratnesh sir. Thank you very much, Naren sir, for this warm introduction and sharing me the opportunity to have this session today on ChatGPT Pro, ChatGPT for Professionals. In the previous session, I hope most of you have already joined. In the September, we conducted a session for ChatGPT for beginners, where we covered various things such as automating various tasks like generating emails, generating VBA scripts or different coding scripts that we can use to automate Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint and other things. Today, we are going to learn various new things in ChatGPT because ChatGPT is evolving day by day with each release. We got multiple things. So today we are going to cover the next steps from where we left in September. Let's start. So I've already been introduced by Ratnesh sir and Naren sir, so no need to add some additional details. Just to add some points, like I have worked as a software developer with TCS. I have authored more than 114 courses, conducted various corporate trainings, and attended various conferences and webinars through different IITs and other eminent companies. I got a passion to teach on the personal side. I love to travel and I'm a foodie as well. I'm skilled in creative tools such as Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Illustrator, and so on, because I'm a content creator. Whatever I do, I need to record, and that's why I got this thing. And I'm always fond of new technology, and ChatGPT is just changing the world. So it's one of my interesting things. Moreover, being a techie as a background, I knew about data science. I have been certified on AWS and IBM Cloud, so I have some professional insights on these technologies as well, and I know some programming languages as well. So Here I have attached some useful links for today, so we can share it towards the end of the session. So as you can see here, this is a world map where I have authored multiple courses on Udemy, and my students are from all over the world, from 191 countries, although maximum number of students are still from India, and the second largest audience is from US on Udemy. Also, I deliver on multiple other training platforms as well. So let's jump into today's session. So where we were left, just recap a few things that happened in October and November with ChatGPT. So DALI was a graphic design AI tool that was launched by the same company, OpenAI, previously, and now it's being integrated with ChatGPT Plus. This was released on October 2nd week, so it's being a new thing. And here, all the graphic designing thing, like if you're running up for the election next year, you need to generate some graphics like banners, posters, greeting cards, or just anything, be it Diwali presentation, Diwali greeting cards, or Christmas greeting card, or if you want to create some wedding ceremony or invitation cards, you can get it done with DALI as well. Although it is still evolving, it's still in early phase, so there are still some errors with generating text, although it will improve in the coming weeks. So today we will be going to cover DALI that was launched in October 2nd week. Moreover, along with DALI, we got Vision in ChatGPT. That is nothing but computer vision. So it allows ChatGPT to see through, take your images or anything that you upload, and based on that, it will understand it and break the task and get things done for you. Here we will learn about custom instructions that will allow you to have advanced functionalities, and that was due to limitations of prompt, because whenever you write a prompt in ChatGPT, it has to be 2-3 lines, or you can although add 200 lines as well, but there are certain restrictions. So if you want certain formats to be predefined, you can have custom instructions. Especially it is more useful when you work with DALI, because you want images to be in certain format following certain criteria. We will briefly cover this thing as well. Moreover, with ChatGPT new release like ChatGPT Vision in October, and like in Dev Day, November 1st week, ChatGPT integrated different filters, introduced different algorithms for filters. So it is right now a little bit difficult to jailbreak, although there are jailbreak techniques being evolving day by day. So we can just do these things. And there are more plugins now launched on ChatGPT. When we had the previous session in September, there were around 600 plugins on ChatGPT, and right now it's around 1,000 plugins. So 4,400 new plugins. So if you want to integrate it with your workflow, you can try out some new plugins. Notable is one of the new plugins that's called Integrated. It's we will cover it briefly today. So, and there's one more interesting thing that was launched in November 1st week in the dev day of OpenAI. That was it allowed you to create custom GPTs. So, what are custom GPTs? Custom GPTs are just the personalized version of ChatGPT for you or for your organization for a specific task. So you can now train ChatGPTs for your use case. You can upload your knowledge data set. You can define schema and actions. And you can also integrate it with Zapier to have a complete automation workflow. Although it's a quite advanced topic, but we will try to cover it as much as possible. Moreover, ChatGPT also launched assistant APIs in November 1st Dev Day as well. So if you are a developer or you are going to have your career in the software development domain, you can just have a look at this thing as well. So assistant APIs are new tools that are evolving. It will take your application or career to the next level as well. Although it is still in early phase, it's more coming. You can just follow up with the news. And what's next in ChatGPT and what's going on ChatGPT? So in November, we also
स्लाइड दिख रही है हर्षित की?
yes.
हमको नहीं दिखाई पड़ रही.
Nitin sir, can you see the slide?
हाँ, स्लाइड दिख नहीं रही हमको हर्षित तुम्हारी
Okay,
मोबाइल पे।
okay. Uh,
चेक कर लो।
so let me check.
हाँ, चेक कर लीजिए प्लीज, बाकी ऑडियंस
Mm,
पूछ लीजिए।
screen sharing is on. Let me try it again. Stop presenting. Right now, I think you can see the slide. Naren sir, आप दिख रही?
नहीं, हमको नहीं दिखाई पड़ रही स्लाइड अभी तो।
सर दिख रही है,
आई एम नॉट दिख रही है। चलो ठीक है, ओके,
Yes.
कंटिन्यू, प्लीज कंटिन्यू, कंटिन्यू
जी सर,
कंटिन्यू।
ओके ओके, थैंक यू। थैंक यू फॉर इन्फॉर्मिंग। अगर कोई और इशू हो तो बता दीजिएगा जी, क्योंकि जैसे ऑडियो या ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू, इफ यू फेस एनी ट्रबल प्लीज लेट अस नो। ओके, thank you. So we can continue. And so there have been massive things in ChatGPT, and in November we have seen like a soap opera, क्योंकि सासवी कभी बहुत ही like a serial kind of drama on ChatGPT as well, because Sam Altman, the CEO and iconic brand of ChatGPT and AI revolution in general, was fired from CEO post on November 17th, and there was a drama on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and he was rehired back as a CEO in OpenAI, and the board who fired Sam Altman was dismissed. So it was a complete drama in that phase. So politics has also entered the AI world, and the first person who got fired with the ChatGPT was nobody other than the founder of ChatGPT as well, the Sam Altman. So this is for the funny side. But what happened behind the scene when this drama was happening? So ChatGPT, some people speculate, especially in routers. Some journalist investigation was done. Like ChatGPT is up to creating GPT-5, and it will be AGI soon, coming soon next year, or maybe December. Who knows? And they are working with a new model called Q Star. It has the capability to solve school level mathematical problems. So why the world is worried with Q star? Because solving a mathematical problem is nothing new. Even your mobile applications or your simple calculator can solve mathematical problems. But AI is different compared to other algorithms. AI is, in general, it's a pattern recognition model that recognizes the pattern, and mathematical problems are always new. There's no pattern, although there are mechanisms, but not a pattern. So if AI can solve mathematical problems in this way, it is a risk to encryption protocols all over the world. So whatever password you enter currently on Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, uh, everything is encrypted in today's world. So the World Wide Web, the internet as we know, is based on encryption techniques. And if Q star can solve mathematical problems and it is allowed to use various computational capabilities, especially of the cloud, it is a risk to encryption techniques. So most of the encryptions could be obsolete, new encryption has to be defined, and so on. So this is a challenge, and upcoming GPT-5 may have other things, like as they have already changed their you can say the declaration of OpenAI, the ideas and the vision of OpenAI. They have added AGI as their vision, core vision, to create artificial generalized intelligence. So what is AGI? AGI is complete human-like intelligence capability. But just imagine, currently a human is restricted to do certain tasks because we have biological limitations. We cannot have, say, 100 of brains. We can have just one brain. Although Ravan can have 10 brains, but a general human can have only one brain. But with AI, we can just install it on multiple systems. We can have, say, multiple i10 processors, i7 processors. Uh, we can allow it the capability of the cloud, and then it can go uncontrollable. So there's nothing to worry, but just follow the news. Things are getting excited, although these things are missed in the main media. Uh, but these things are changing the world really. So it is the fun part. You already know about the inflection point. If you don't know, just let me briefly cover it. Previously, we have already discussed. So inflection point is a point where things evolve, technology evolve in a certain way that existing businesses or individuals, if they don't adapt with the new things, they will just decline or cease to exist. Otherwise, if you evolve with the new technology, your business and your career will reach a new height. So currently we are sitting on the inflection point. The ChatGPT and other AI tools like Zapier and other things, if we don't adapt it in our workflow, it will be difficult to survive in the coming years. So especially students, I would recommend you to just learn and get skilled in AI domain as well. Don't be afraid of AI, just embrace it. And the industry-wide impact, we already know that replace and reduce is there. So companies want to either completely replace humans, and if not possible, they want to reduce the number of employees they have currently. So it will be an industry-wide trend, also followed by the economical cycles, like interest hike by the Fed in the US, and the downfall of the consumptions all over the world, the population reduction in the Western worlds. So the consumption and demand is getting low, and industry-wide, they are cutting the cost, and the human capital is the most expensive thing. So let's get started with the practical things. So we know a few things in the background. Let's see. So here I can share with you. So this is we can also share the thread of the prompt that we run on ChatGPT. We'll get it back here soon. So as you can see, this is the homepage of ChatGPT. Very much changed from the previous thing that we seen. Here, earlier we used to have GPT 3.5 on the left-hand side, GPT 4 on the right-hand side. Currently, we got both things integrated. The UI is a little bit changed. And here, the limit is down. Earlier, we had the limit of 50 messages per 3 hours. Currently, it is being reduced to 40 messages because the adoption of ChatGPT is growing all over the world. And I'm currently using the paid version. So if you are using the free version, so you won't see multiple functionalities here. You will be able to use GPT 3.5. It's good for general tasks like generating text and other things, but you won't get access to Vision, DALI, plugins, and GPTs. So if you want to upgrade to these things, you can get the subscription of ChatGPT. You can go here in the My Plan. And here you can see you can upgrade to GPT Plus 20 USD per month. So you can also get it with group. So if you're a student, you can get 10 to 15 students can get a subscription plan for one subscription plan, and you can share among yourselves so that you can learn these things. And here, let's get started. So as you can see, this is the prompt that we write. So I have written it for generating the images. Let's ask ChatGPT to generate an image of create a mouth watering photo of whatever you want. Like we can have a jalebi. Okay, and let's wait. So ChatGPT has already been trained on a large data set all over the world, be it text, images, and maybe they are also training with the video. It will be launched soon, and that's why we can generate the graphics as we feel like. So here, let me show you. So it is being generated. The prompt that you provide. So here you can see this is the image. You can download it and you can use it. So it is a creative image technique. So if you are using it, you can generate a lot of things. So ChatGPT has really threatened the career and job of graphic designers, because you can see a lot of things can be generated. Let me show you one poster that I have generated for Diwali this year. So people who are from Allahabad or Prayagraj can recognize this image. I have asked ChatGPT to generate a Happy Diwali poster that is being shot from the Balua Ghat, and that shows old and new Nani Bridge in the background. So what it created, so here you can see this is the fun part. As you zoom out in the bridge. You can see this bridge is not in Allahabad, but you can see the parts. This is Hathi Pav of Old Nani Bridge, and you can see it. And if you zoom out at this place, you can see this look like a new Nani Bridge, the suspension bridge one. And here you can see this chhatri is from Balwaghat, the architectural resemblance of Balwaghat. So it creatively integrated all the things that I provided in the prompt. And this image is shot from the Balwaghat. Anybody can recognize this thing. And that part is Naini, and this is River Yamuna on the sunset scene. So these kind of things can be generated with ChatGPT. In the same way, you can generate other things as well. So here, in the month of Navratri, in October Navratri, I tried to create ask ChatGPT to create a portrait of Goddess Saraswati, showing as a developer. So the computer screen and keyboard and mouse you can see. So it is a creative liberty. You can use the futuristic thing and other things. Like here, I asked ChatGPT to integrate augmented reality and virtual reality, and so this is the image. The sustainable development. This is the theme, stock market and investment, and so on. So these things. So these are the creative things you can use it, like Goddess Saraswati shows with the cloud computing theme and drone. And here you can see for AWS cloud. So these are the things that you may use. This is a poster I asked for Bharat Mata in the map of India, the future of India, the development and other things. You can see these things are being generated with ChatGPT just with the ease of typing a prompt. You don't need to wait and edit things. Although if you want to customize it, you can also ask ChatGPT to customize. This is a theme of Diwali. And you can see the Christmas is coming. So I have also asked ChatGPT to generate a poster of Christmas of Santa Claus reading a newspaper. And here it is. Although ChatGPT is still improving, there are a little bit text errors sometimes. It could do spelling mistakes, but it is evolving. Other image generating tools like Midjourney, it's still doing textual errors because it is still in the evolving phase. So consider it as a small kid. In the coming weeks and months, you won't see any text error. So this is a beautiful, you can say, thali from Israel. This is pita, falafel, and hummus. I asked it to create, and so on. So you can, if you are creating a startup of a restaurant or food chain, or you are creating next Zomato or Swiggy, you can just get these things generated. Because one of the biggest challenge for generating graphics was like there was a copyright issue. So whenever you generated graphics, you cannot take if you're using for the commercial use cases, you need to own the copyright of the image generated. So ChatGPT also launched the copyright shield for corporate clients. Currently, it is not accessible for Plus, so they will have this thing soon. And in that case, the generated images from ChatGPT, you can use it freely anywhere. So if you're a journalist, if you are using, if you're creating a brand, you can just use the generated images as it is. You own it, no need to pay anything. And just in case if there is an issue for copyright, although there won't be any issue, you can get protection from ChatGPT. It is like an insurance. And here there are other things. So for example, here I asked ChatGPT to generate Goddess Durga, just like the Egyptian temple. So this is the thing. If you are an artist, you need to spend some time in this domain. Although ChatGPT can easily understand and integrate things for you. And how we can deal with ChatGPT is we have a guideline for custom instructions. You can see. So here, for example, if I want to create the food, here is the prompt that I have written. Just get back to ChatGPT. Here, as you can see, this line that I have written is a prompt. If you're new to ChatGPT, don't be afraid. This is the prompt. Anything that you write would be, the task could be done. If you wanted to write an email, it will write an email. If you want to generate an image, it will generate an image. Okay, so this is the prompt. And Here we got custom instructions. Just go down left. Here you can see custom instructions, and here you got two options. I have already written this custom instructions. So the first one is what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide a better response? So here you can write your details like every person who knows English will write an email or just anything, essay, an article in a different writing tone. Every person have a different writing tone. So if you can see, Narendra Modi writes in a different way, and Shashi Tharoor writes in a different way. So there's a writing style. Although both use the correct version of English, the words and the context differ. So if you want ChatGPT to know something about you better, here I have written it prompt generation guidelines for image. You can customize it for your own things. And then the most important part is how you want ChatGPT to respond. So it consists of the rules, how you define. You can define your own rules. No need to stick to a particular format. Just you can have. So here, like generate images based on the detailed prompt that I provided. Uh, Always bring the idea alive with bold and interesting choices for every element in the prompt, and so on. So these are the detailed guidelines, and here I have also added a disclaimer: avoid words or concepts that go against the terms of the services, do not infringe anyone's copyright, and so on. So you can get these things. So you can leave the first part if you don't want to provide your writing style, but you need to provide the second part if you're using generating images in a certain format. So if you don't provide it, what will happen is sometimes ChatGPT will generate images in a different format, sometimes in a different format. So if you want to have this square image, this has a 1:1 aspect ratio, you can get these things. Just like this image, I have generated multiple other images for food. You can see here it's a fish, the Chinese food and the prawns. And this is biryani. You can see this is chole bhature, and this is French breads, and this is burger. You can see this is gimbap, a Korean food. Uh, this is a pizza, mouth-watering. These are good graphics if you want to generate. This is the chow mein or the noodles on the wok. And here it is. If you want to say in this image, I asked ChatGPT to add some flames and water droplets, so it added it accordingly. So you can also define how you want your output to look like. And just in case, if you want to generate the thumbnails for your YouTube videos or anything, you can get these things done as well. See here, it is like the survival. This is trek on a mountain trek. You can generate this kind of posters, and you can also generate a wallpaper. So this is an anime theme of the Japanese anime. This is a cyberpunk theme of Hong Kong city. You can also do it for other cities as well. Then this is a Halloween poster. Recently in October there was a Halloween in US. So this was a portrait or poster you can see. This is a travel wallpaper and so on. These things are already generated with ChatGPT. So these are the things that you can do. It's simple. There are different types of prompts that I have already written. If you need these things, please let me know. I will share all the details with you, the material and other things. Let me share my LinkedIn profile with you. Even after today's session, if you still feel any doubt or any query, you can just reach me, and I will help you in these things. So these images are generated in this way. Let's move to GPT Vision. So in order to create a new prompt, just go to ChatGPT, click it here, and you can just start a new chat. So here you can see this is attachment link. Here you can attach any file. So let us do one thing here. Not in project management. Okay, so let me show you what I have just uploaded. So here you can see we are currently using GPT Vision. So earlier we were using DALI. So Dolly allows us to generate graphics and images, posters, and other things. Vision allows us to provide an image, and based on the image, we can get things done. So here, this is a handwritten simple diagram, or what you can see the UI of a web page. So here, if you don't know any programming language, if you don't know how to create a website or a mobile application, and you want it to be done, so what you can do is just draw on the paper how you want your website or application, mobile application to look like, and just draw it and take a shot of this photo and just upload it on ChatGPT and ask it to generate a thing for you. So here I'm writing a prompt. Could you generate this HTML form with JavaScript, CSS, and HTML written on a single page, web page. Just provide it, and you might need to wait for a moment, and then it will start generating the desired output. And here you can see it has started generating the code for you. ChatGPT can generate code in all the languages, all the human languages like Hindi, English, Chinese, Japanese, Tamil, Telugu, anywhere. And it can also generate in computer languages like COBOL, Pascal, C, Java, Python, HTML, CSS, Swift, any language. So it is already trained on a lot of things. And what you can do is just you need to copy this code, go somewhere, create a new text file. Okay. And then just simply paste this font, rename it, change it to .html. It's very simple. And then try to open it, and here it is. You can see it has generated the HTML form here with the name, email ID, agree to terms, and login. Simple. Although you need to create backend script as well, just in case if you are going to create a website with say 10 to 15 different pages, one like login page, sign up page, the home page. You can have different category pages. The if you're creating an e-commerce website, a shopping cart, billing, and other details, you can just draw it different things on the paper, 10 pages, how you want it to look like. Ask ChatGPT to generate the code for all these 10 different things. Also generate the backend script and the suggested database schema. Get these things done, and you only need to know how you can integrate and deploy these things. Although if you don't know these things as well, you can just ask ChatGPT to suggest you. So this thing would be easy for you. So here you can see. So we have generated the login page, and this is working fine. Okay, so this is the capability of vision. Not only generating the code from image, it can also do some things like count the number of balls in a jar. So like in this image, you can see in the jar, there are different kinds of different number of balls. And this is the person face for just comparison. And here you can ask ChatGPT to count these things. So it is smart enough to count these things. It will devise a new algorithm. And for example, if you're attending a lecture of your college with a professor or somebody, you are watching a YouTube video. And so here, this is a solutions architect diagram of on AWS. This consists of different applications and services on cloud. And say here, for example, we don't understand this thing, the circuit part, elastic load balancing. So what we can do, we can just take the screenshot of our video and just encircle it and upload this video, sorry, not video, the image on ChatGPT and ask it to explain this thing to us. So we can get a better explanation. This would be very much useful in case of self-study and in case of research. And also if you're planning something, so for example, you got this thing, you have to get details, you can just ask it just like you will ask your friend or your professor. So you can ask it and it will give you answers. So you are not restricted to the classes that you attend. You are not restricted to the books that you read. You can just ask the doubt that you have, and ChatGPT will get back to you. Then you can also create memes in a different way. So here, like you can see, this is an image of a fruit basket, and I may ask it to generate a meme from this. ChatGPT will still do it. So let us try this thing. Or what we can do is provide a different image. Let's do one thing. Could you create a funny joke around this chart? And if you want to specify a person whose tone you want to have, in the way of any famous stand-up comedian from India. And just wait for a while. So it would be useful. So for example, you're going to give a presentation tomorrow or maybe anytime later on, and you have to show certain charts and metrics. So here I have generated some charts with ChatGPT that consist of churn rate. This is a telecom data set. So this is the slide and presentation could get boring. People will get bored about your presentation if it does not have any sense of humor. You don't need to have sense of humor all the time, but sometimes on the occasional gap you can have this thing. And if you're running out of the ideas, it's better ask ChatGPT. So could you create a funny joke around this chart in the way of a famous stand-up comedian from India? So it is not just reading the image, it is understanding it and trying to be creative in response. So here you can see the output. So like this is a long output. You can get the short form. So you can see, looking at the chart, it reminds me of the classic struggles of trying to stick to a New Year's resolution. It's like those basic plans. Customers are the ones who signed up for the gym in January, full of hope. In February, half of them has churned. They have realized the only weight they are losing is from their wallet. Okay, so this is the funny thing it has created. And the premium folks, they are like the ones who go for the personal trainer because this year, definitely the year by March, they have ditched the trainer and now just casually dating the treadmill. Okay. Then you have the unlimited plan customer. So it is funny part. So if you add these things to your presentation, it will just have an outlasting effect. You will be like a TED speaker. So this is the thing that we can do. So if you just try any new ideas that you have, uh, anything. So this is one of the important use case, like generating the code from the image. You can find the insights as well. You can do a lot of other things. So this is about Vision and DALL-E. We briefly cover. If you have any doubt, you can ask me and we can dive in deeper on. And if you want, so here you can see this is my image. I recently went to Hong Kong and this image was shot from top of Hong Kong peak. And there I uploaded this image to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to read what is written on my t-shirt. The text is written in Chinese and I have asked it to translate it to English. So it has already translated it. And here it is, the definition. Like I don't know Chinese, so I could not read it properly. Shibing or Shiake. So these are two terms written here. The translated to English as a soldier and knight, so on. So you can also provide it to read the text in different languages, different decrypt, different symbols and other things. So it is still evolving. And if you want to translate anything, say like let's jump to create a new thing. This time let's switch to GPT-3. Write an essay on substitution of India, for example. So if you want to prepare, okay, so it is denying to write an essay because a lot of people are using it. So although it can write, an article on the same topic in not more than 200 words. Okay, so GPT-3 is denying it. Let's ask it to GPT-4. Here it is. So GPT-3 was denying to write content for us, although GPT-4 is generating the output. Okay, so these things has been changed. This is the corporate decision. Although just 2 weeks ago, we can get the output with GPT-3 as well. So this is the part, and let us ask. You can get the details done. Translate it to Hindi. And you can get these things in multiple languages. So here I have asked it to write an essay on Constitution of India, and here it is also writing it in Hindi. So भारत का संविधान जो 26 नवंबर 1949 में अपनाया गया और 26 जनवरी 1950 को लागू हुआ, भारत के इतिहास में एक महत्वपूर्ण मोड़ है. Okay, so you can do these things like translating the text. You can also ask it to create a new thing from scratch. You can translate it to Chinese, Japanese, any human language that is out there. You can get your email translated. So for example, a few weeks ago, I was delivering a lecture for the professional audience from project managers from Fortune 500 companies. So they have a use case like they generate an email and they want it to be translated in German, French, and Japanese because their clients are located in these locations. And they also want it to be proof tested. So they just don't want to generate the email. They want to test it whether they have written properly and not. So you can do these things very easily with the prompt. You can write, and here you can see. So it has stopped generating the response. You can continue generating. It has generated the sample if you want to get in detail. Although it will do translation, but in limitation. So these are the things that we can do with ChatGPT. And moreover, we got data analysis as well. And here, for example, if I upload anything, like I can provide a data set. Let me show you. So here I have a telecom data set. And could you generate some business intelligence, not business intelligence, data visualization charts, generate 5 data visualization charts with some critical insights from this data set. And you can just leave it and it will generate the charts, understand the data set, and generate the chart that would be useful. So this way you can replace data analysis, data analyst, data cleaning, data modeling, all the things that you want to do. Your complete data science project could be done here, and it is analyzing. So here, while it is generating, you can just switch back, and here you can see I have used the Notable plugin. If you go here, down here, and go to the plugins, you can find the Notable plugins, and you can just get it done. And here I have written various information. You can also provide data set in the link. So I have asked it to use this data set and use this project to generate and find various insights and generate the Python code for that purpose. And here you can see in the Notable, this is I have integrated with ChatGPT. This is a separate AI tool. It is just like Jupyter notebook in Python. So it have run executed Python code performing various operations like data cleaning, data modeling, data visualization, and analysis. And it has identified the insights. This was a car-based dataset, electric cars. So Tesla, Nissan, Chevrolet, Ford, and other companies on the US-based dataset. And this has generated the insights. Okay, and moreover, you can share this generated code and insights with your teammates, colleagues, and uh, seniors, if you like, and it would be useful for data science and data analysis. Okay, so you can share these things, and it is being generated. So here you can see the charts and the explanation for these charts as well. So let us move up a few things. Here it has explained us in different ways the churn rate by plan, the monthly, the customer support calls and complaints. Here the churn rate by different plan. Here we can easily identify the premium customers has a maximum churn rate and the unlimited customers has a minimum churn rate. So what company should do after seeing this chart? They need to promote unlimited plans and not promote premium plan as much, because premium customers are more likely to churn or go away or switch subscriber. So this is the insights how business decisions are being made. And here we have another data set for monthly bills. We got the box plot chart for data usage in GB, and here it is, the unlimited customers have the maximum usage and so on. So based on this data set, it has generated these things, customer support call, and it has also explained various things, how these things are being done. So you can get these things, especially if you're doing data analysis on your own. You want to have some second opinion from the data set, you can get these things done with ChatGPT. And although if you're not a data analyst and you want to hire a data analyst or just get the suggestion of data analyst, don't need to get things, hire somebody. You can just ask ChatGPT and it will do things for you. So as of now, we have covered three things: vision, DALI, custom instructions, and data analysis. And let's move quickly to GPT, or last topic, how we can just create a GPT. So as you can see on the top left corner, you can see this is a finance mentor and my code mentor AI. I have created these two GPTs, or a different versions of ChatGPT. So whatever we are seeing is a generalized version of ChatGPT from accessible on the internet and other things. Okay, so if you want to create a new GPT, just go to explore here. This option was not available before the first week of November, so it is a completely new thing. Although DALI was launched in October second week, and so on, as we have already discussed. So here you can just either go to create a new GPT, or you can choose from the existing GPTs. There has been various GPTs, and soon you could use GPTs created by other persons. Currently, it is not available too much, and here you can see. So let us create a new GPT, and here you got two different tabs, the preview tab and the creator tab. So in the creator tab, you need to define what kind of things you want. So for example, create a charter accountant and a tax advisor for me, advisor who is an expert in filing income tax returns based on the Indian laws. And let's wait. So it will create an assistant tax advisor for you. So if you're filing some income tax return or some doing some advanced things, and you need to have an advice of a chartered accountant, you can have. So for example, here it has created. So what is 44 ADA? So this is a specific rule under the Income Tax Act, the section 44 ADA, and here it has explained. So if you were to ask this same question with the general ChatGPT, it will get confused because the 44 ADA could be related to income tax in India, or it could be related to NASA's space mission, or just something else. It could not get the context. Earlier, we were using custom instructions to get the context, but here, if you create a new GPT, it will choose the specific data set for a specific situation. So whatever we write here, it will consider it as income tax and tax advisor in the first hand. And here, whatever you create, although you can just provide, it will ask you, do you want to name it tax guru or somebody else? So I asked it to choose this thing, and it will generate the graphics for us. And here it is. So we have generated. And if you also want to provide some custom additional details, you can also provide it, or you can go to configure tab. And here you can upload the knowledge. So what is the knowledge? So knowledge could be any information that is currently not accessible or available to ChatGPT. So for example, you are just take for example, Computer Society of India has some specific details about the members of CSI all over India. This information is not available to ChatGPT. And if CSI is going to create a new bot for CSI members only, so they can provide some additional details and upload it here. So you can upload any file in PDF, CSV, Excel, just any kind of information. Images, you can also upload anything. And you can upload it. It will be trained on your dataset as well, along with the ChatGPT's one. And you can create an action. Action will allow you to do tasks such as automation. But here you need to use Zapier as well. So it will be complicated. If you want to get these things, you want to learn this thing, you can write back to us. We can schedule a different session on this thing dedicated to GPT as well. So it will allow you to create a complete website interface, your complete assistant. It is just a human-like capability. So it will assist you in different things. And here it is. It's simple to configure. You can ask more questions, or if you want to share it with your colleagues and teammates, you can first just save it. And here in the save, here you can see there are 3 options. If you want to publish it only for yourself, no need to make it publicly accessible. You can choose the first option. It will be only available to you. So it will be safe for if you're just doing for trial purpose or for research, and you can use it. If you want only your friends and colleagues to use it, you can generate a link, and anybody that has the link could only access. Although you can set the passwords and other things, just provide the password, username and password, upload it to the knowledge base, and it will ask you the username and password just like any website would do. And if you have the correct response, you can just access it. And then if you want to share it with all over the world, everybody in the world, like you are creating a website or add it to your mobile application or somewhere, you can make it to public and you can just confirm. So currently I'm doing it for only people with the link, and hit OK. And you can confirm. And this is the tax guru. I would just share this link with you, and if you are using it, you can just check it down how it is working, and it will be accessible to you, anybody who has the link. And here it is, and you can just feel free to ask. It will look like this for you. So this is a complete personalized thing. So we are done for various things that we covered today. So Naren sir and Ratnesh sir, you can take back the control, and if any of the participants have any doubt, feel free to ask.
Thank you, Harshit, for nice presentation, for presenting about vision, delay, and data analysis of the ChatGPT tool. So now I would like to request audience, if you have any query, so you can please come forward. Audience, please. If you have any query, so please come forward. Audience, please. Yes.
I have also provided my email ID. So after today's session, if you have any doubt or just want to have some queries, just get things more about ChatGPT, you can also reach me on LinkedIn or write an email to me.
I think there is no query from the audience. So I would like to request Ganuji Srivastava, sir, please give the vote of thanks. Ganuji. Thank you, sir, for vote of thanks. Ratnesh, sir, you would like to say some words?
Thank you so much, Engineer Harshit Srivastava.
थैंक यू
और इन फ्यूचर इन फ्यूचर हम लोग फिर आपको इनवाइट करेंगे एक नए टॉपिक के साथ, ठीक है। और हमें लगता है कि हमारे स्टूडेंट को इससे काफी लाभ होगा, क्योंकि सब प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं प्रोजेक्ट में इन सारी चीजों का कहीं ना कहीं समावेश होगा और इसका जो है एडवांटेज उनको मिलेगा। तो थैंक यू सो मच हर्षित, थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर नरेंद्र जी, रत्नेश।
Thank you, sir. Thank you to all committee members, Ganuji, Rajiv Gupta, sir.
रत्नेश दीक्षित, कुछ कहना चाहते हो?
नहीं सर, थैंक यू
और
सर, थैंक यू सर। आज हमारे बीएचएस में प्रोग्राम था बेटे का, तो उसी में हम चले गए, तो हम पूरे अच्छे तरीके से ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए हम, लेकिन हम 4:30 बजे फिर हमने जो है ज्वाइन किया। तो चैट जीपीटी अच्छा एक ज्वलन टॉपिक है और बच्चों के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, और ज्यादातर कैरियर ओरिएंटेड हो गया। आजकल बच्चे ज्यादातर पढ़ाई चैट जीपीटी से ही कर रहे हैं, अपना असाइनमेंट इसी से बनाते हैं। हर्षित जी लगातार 2 सेशन कर रहे हैं। थैंक यू सो मच हर्षित जी फॉर योर नाइस प्रेजेंटेशन।
थैंक यू सर।
thank you, Ratnesh ji.
ओके डॉक्टर नरेंद्र साहब।
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.